Just listen to Art Bell via YouTube. Check this out. 7th Fleet, Midway, USS Independence. Here's my dog tag. It's from boot camp. One 172-483263 USN. T.L. Bell. No religious preference. A positive blood. And there's my bubble key. That's for the ignition. And I have no idea what that is. On the letter, Terry, to Mary Platt and Dad, that Willie Starks had died. I was at Howard Johnson's and found out that Roberto Clemente died. Flame's gone. That was New Year's Day, 1973. I was at Howard Johnson's about 3:30, and I was in the break room at Howard Johnson's. Your host of the highways. That's my first job. I'm a dishwasher slash busboy, utility guy. Then about a year later, I became the cook. I ate cook there. Mr. Rice was the manager. I got a job at Papin's restaurant. I remember I had food service course. My junior year, Luis Antonio Sharp joined us. There's exchange student from Rio de Janeiro. And my senior year, I got off to school at 12:30. 12:30. Because my food service course was my senior year's management. Me and Rich Weaver had the high score in the class. So I was, as long as I worked 20 hours a week in a restaurant, which is Howard Johnson's, I could leave at 12:30 at night at the afternoon. That's why I used to play ping pong. Because I'd have lunch with Marie and/or Bob Saunders and Paul Mitch, that kind of thing. Marie Wong. Good old Marie. Then I would have the rest of the day off. So instead of walking home, I played ping pong in the cafeteria upstairs. The West Hall, it was East and West Hall. I was West Hall. West. Junior high, my homeroom teacher was Mr. Brady, who was I think he was a baseball coach or math teacher. 3 years. Cliff Beiser sat right in front of me. Then senior high, it was East and West Hall, so I went every other one. So Cliff was in the East Hall. I never saw Cliff again, hardly all, senior high. But junior high below, in the same home. Cliff sat right in front of me because BEI is ahead of Bell in the alphabetical order. BEI, BEL. But then in senior high, became A's, B's, and C's, and some D's. So just A's and B's in junior high in my homeroom. Now, the senior high school, I think it's the new junior high. They tore down the old junior high. I believe the new high school is right on the baseball field. Big field. That's the biggest sports field. about 450 feet to center field. Kevin Unger was on my senior year on the Dodgers. He hit the ball. Jeff Brown, they hit the ball out of that ball field during batting practice. But when they came to a game, they strike out. They would swing and miss. I struck out one time. My last year of baseball. Every time I get up, hey, Roy Therian, watch the bunt. Bell is up. Watch the bunt. Watch the bunt. Lee Bell's up. Wasn't powerful, but I was skillful. Ping pong, tennis, baseball. I never liked basketball. I played, here and there, but I never liked basketball. I didn't like touch football. I remember the ball field in Hyde Park made a touchdown. Any span came out of nowhere and jumped broadside me. I just scored a touchdown. I broke my back. I said, "What did you do that for?" Knocked the crap out of me. But I had the years that fight. That's yellow. The 10th Street, Raleigh. I was going down Thorn Run Road, cut over to the baseball field. That hill, the right field hill, was like moguls. I went off the seat, hit the handlebars, back and forth, right in my sternum, about 20 times going down that hill. I kept on. I didn't fall though, but I could hardly stand it. Boy, I thought I'll never go that way again. It wasn't smooth. Remember, that place was all trees when we first moved there. Dad and I and Warren Bowley's dad made that backstop. Somebody had to do it. Me. Hey, we. DeVenzio Field, Moon Park. I helped mix the cement for the dugouts. And Mr. Reiner and I hammered in the outfield fence. We did. DeVenzio Field. Nobody else did it, but Mr. Reiner helped, and he and I hammered in the boards. He and I did. During Moon Park, at the barn, the Rotary Shelter, I used to help blow up the helium balloons. Tanks of helium, balloons and string, and made thousands of them. Remember, I raised more money making cotton candy than anybody else. About $4,000 a year in cotton candy. How do you think? Who do you think paid for the fireworks? The Bells. Art Bell, Lee Bell, Thomas Lee Bell. Don't tread on me. Do the right thing. Always. USS Independence and USS Midway. Midway first. At the boot camp in San Diego, BEE school, basic electronics. My ICH school was in San Diego. BEE school, I had zero duty. Every morning I go to a company commander's home office. Every barracks had a company commander, and I became his yeoman. One morning, the Challenger exploded. Remember that? Challenger. I'm sitting there typing something for him. He goes, "Hey, Bell, you hear about the space shuttle?" I said, "No." I was here. How would I know? He goes, "Exploded." I was like, "Huh? Can't be excused." I found a common room that had a TV. There's a whole bunch of males and females watching TV. I was stunned. The shuttle blew up. January or February of 1986. Went to boot, I went to boot camp in San Diego um, September 17th, 1985. 2 months later, boot camp was over. Worried about Thanksgiving. Terry, Mike, and Alona were there. Ilona. That's the first time I ever met her. We took about 10 guys from my boot camp to dinner. The family style. Was that a Chinese place? The bowls of food. That family style. Anyhow. Got my medicine pouch, all my crystals at the swap meet in San Diego. So yes, with Mike Roth and Mark Smigelski at the Unification Tour back in 1981 at the sports arena in San Diego. Then I saw Kitaro in downtown San Diego with Mike Roth and Mark Smigelski, who married and Sheila. Sheila was Angie's sister. Mark and I went down Lupion. That's how they met. I need a buddy to go with me. You know, the Taliban had just started. You weren't allowed to go, but I need somebody to go with me. You know, finally. Mark and I worked in LC together on the Midway. He went with me, and Sheila was there. And she kept on staring at him. A couple years later, they got married. Just like me. So Mark married Sheila. I brought Andy over on the fiancé visa program. I wanted a friend to go with me so I could find Angie's house, but they ended up getting married. So Mark's married to Angie's sister. I think they're still married. There's Mark Smigelski, Eric Price, and Terry Bell and I worked in the LLC, Logistics Support Center on the Midway. I was Captain Deep Tech. Terry Bell taught me everything I know. It was BT2 Bell. Beat Bell. And about 2 months or 3 months into it, he had transferred, get out. He went back to LA because I remember I got the Midway. I went and saw Terry in LA. Terry Bell and his wife. So he got a job, who knows? It was a city job. He got out of the Navy. It was BT2 Terry Bell. Eric Price is BT2 1. And I made second class on the Midway. Christmas of 1986, when Bob Hope came on board, Barbara Eden, Connie Stevens. So I was thinking the other day, I went to Sydney, Australia on the Midway, Mombasa, Kenya on the Midway, Hong Kong on the Midway, Thailand, Bangkok, Pattaya Beach on the Midway, Busan, South Korea on the Midway, Japan, of course, Philippines, Hong Kong. The only thing I remember going to was Singapore on the USS Independence. I didn't go to Singapore on the Midway, but I went everywhere else. What's so weird about it is Midway was in dry dock for the first 9 months. That year and a half went so many places. I spent 3 years on the Indy, but I went to more places on the Midway. Believe it or not. Hard to believe. Went to see 3 weeks to film the flight of the intruder, Danny Glover and Tom Berenger. And I was in the hangar bay scene, the burial at sea. Me, about 2,000 other squids, so you can't tell who's who. It's a long shot. The elevator, and there's a hangar bay full of guys in the dress whites. The burial at sea scene. It took place during the Vietnam War. They made mistakes. They had a scene in the ship's library, and there's a Newsweek or some magazine there that had the date on. I went. They didn't think about that. They missed that. I wrote the captain on the Indy a letter one day. I was in the E Division office. I had captain's call. He goes, I received a letter from a sailor. I'm going to read it to you. He read my letter. He goes, that's a great idea. We're going to do it. You know what I said? I said, why don't we have a place on the mess decks where we have a buffet, be served or not served. We can walk up, have trays of food, hotel pans full of food, and a salad bar and soup. Instead of waiting in line for an hour to try to get something to eat, walk up when you can, get a decent meal, you get as much as you wanted. It's my letter. IC2 Bell. He read that letter. About 10 guys in the E Division office turn around and look at me, like right behind everybody. They go, Bell, you wrote that? I said, yeah. You know what they called it? The Bell Bar. The Bell Bar. They modified the mess stacks, made a salad bar, and trays of food that the cooks would just set the food in there, like Italian food, lasagna, you name it. And you could self-service, like a buffet. It was my idea. It took them 2 weeks to make that, to put it all together. Every time I walk by there, they go, Bill, thanks a lot for making this work. That laugh, gave them something to do. They had a security, they had to weld everything to the deck, so, it wouldn't be a missile hazard. But that was my idea. The captain loved it. The captain loved it. And he goes, make it happen. I'm going to order chiefs, senior chiefs, whatever it takes. We're going to make that happen. People loved it. When they finished it, that was after Desert Shield. That's before we went to Japan. Yeah, the legacy, the Bell Bar. IC2, Thomas Lee Bell. That's yours.